Hello everyone, so this is Tucky Tech 1 coming again. So this video is going to be about oldish kind of tech. So what's kind of your favourite present, past or possibly future kind of tech. So it doesn't have to be smartphones, smart devices for example. So it could be to do with music, cars, audio, etc. So I'll probably say myself, my favourite piece of tech I've used in my life thus far. I don't have one anymore. It's like a twin boombox called Ghetto Blaster. Depends where in the world you possibly had one of these. So the best thing I had one of these, I had two twin cassettes with a radio, FM, AM radio. This is way before digital radio came out. So the best things I remember doing on both cassettes, I'll say just one. You have a cassette, like a tape. This is before CDs, if you guys can remember CDs. So for example, you got like this, my favourite thing of all time. Unfortunately, never got to see them live, unfortunately. So going back to on cassettes, when you had radio stations, I'm sure quite a lot of people who watch this who can remember cassettes may have done this. So when you had your favourite radio station, so I remember there used to be it's got Atlantic 250, I think it's like a pirate radio station back in the mid to late 90s, something like that, or maybe early 90s. You record a radio station when your favourite song or something sound when the DJ starts singing, starts speaking, you pause the cassette. Then after you play it back, then you can hear the cassette when it's playing on pause and take off pause, for example. So yeah, it was really funny doing that. So you'd have top then DJ starts speaking, boop, and it stops on and the music comes on. You might miss like the first few seconds of the song. But that was I remember doing that once a teenager or early teenager, stuff like that. So much fun. Yeah, so yeah, the radio station Atlantic 250. I think that was the only station that did that kind of stuff on, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure a lot of people may have allegedly done that. Allegedly, yeah. Other radio stations were available. So I don't do that now because it's all digital. So you got obviously DAB radio. Yeah, so going back to that, then after obviously after cassettes, tapes. If you remember that, you got the CDs. Obviously, you got my favourite singer of all time, Marvin Gaye. Never actually got to see him live, unfortunately. Then after that, got like Fleetwood Mac, which is probably the only CD I've actually listened to of theirs, and it does have my favourite song by Fleetwood Mac, I should say. And not my favourite song of all time, but it is probably in my top. It's got to be in my top 50, yeah. Little Lies. So Stevie Nicks was the lead singer, and then she went solo. After that, I did Edge of 17, which was produced by the co-founder of Beats, Jimmy Irvine. Yeah, that's right, Jimmy Irvine. He was the producer, and then allegedly on an affair with Stevie Nicks when they produced that song Edge of 17. Room has it. I'm pretty sure he said that on the video of the Fighting Ones, which was on Netflix, or the streaming service are available. Then going on to my favourite English. What would you say is my favourite English guitar player? Most likely of all time. I've seen him a few times live. Mr. Eric Clapton, or his nickname is Slow Hand. Even though he did some like proper good fast guitar strumming and like Crossroads way back when. Obviously, I've seen him a couple, 2-3 times live. Brilliant guitarist. Hopefully, I get to see him in the future again before he retires. So yeah. So that I probably say my favourite song by Eric Clapton. That is a tough one because he's done a lot of good songs. I don't know, Layla, it's up there. Sunshine of My Love, of Your Love's Away. It's on that Crossroads. So it's hard to choose between one of them. Then after that, I Shot the Sheriff. That's another one. There's so many of these songs. I can't really pick one, to be honest with you. Then other bands after that, my favourite band of all time is the Rolling Stones. Actually, I never actually heard of the Rolling Stones till the mid-90s when my gran, late gran, rest in peace, Meg, she played some of the Rolling Stones music. I said, what? I couldn't believe my gran actually likes the Rolling Stones, but that's my favourite band of all time. Did get to see them live in 2003 when they did a 40 Licks tour. That was a while back then, yeah. expensive tickets, but definitely worth it. Also, still going to this date. Mick Jagger, Keith, Charlie, and Ronnie. Yeah. If I missed anybody else, I do apologise about that, but I think that's right there. Great band live. Yeah, so that's kind of music. Audio wise, obviously cassettes. Obviously, you had the Walkman. The Walkman, obviously, that was massive Sony Walkman, which I'm pretty sure everyone's, well, most people have heard of Sony Walkmans if you're into music, audio, stuff like that. Then after other tech videos, this is before DVDs and Blu-rays and online streaming services, for example. So on VHS, I remember the future was Video Plus. So Video Plus, you have a code inside a TV guide. You start to get TV guides nowadays on paper. So you look for a code, then you put the code in. It can be got just like once. You can't be got like several things at the same time like you can do nowadays, like like on Sky Go, for example, Virgin. Other companies are available. So that was fun doing that. So yeah, so you had Video Plus on VHS was like videos, it's called, yeah. Then after that you went to DVD. So a video, I don't have one right on me to show, so the video would be about that big. Then you went down to DVDs, like the same kind of size, if not a bit thinner, about the same size as a CD. Then after that you also got Blu-ray now, which is a higher quality picture, as long as you got a TV that supports it. Yeah, then you got HD plus, etc., etc. Again, obviously 4K. Obviously you need a compatible TV to be able to view the 4K. If not, what's the point of getting it? As I would say, it's actually personal preferences. So yeah, so that's kind of thing like like smartphone wise and tech. Other things, Hoovers. It is still tech, yeah. Cordless Hoovers, also that was like, it still is kind of the future of Hoover technology, but the batteries don't last that long, in my opinion. Even like the Dyson's, like most expensive ones, are stupid, ridiculous prices, in my opinion. They do hair dryers as well. Like, I can't remember the last time I actually used a hair dryer, so I just use a towel. You don't need to pay an electric bill if you're using a towel, after it sounds. Also, I can understand some people using hair dryers. Women using hair dryers, even guys using hair dryers, but I just use a towel. I was like, if you go to a barber shop, I can understand them using hair dryers. It's going to be a quicker thing. And obviously, they're serving a lot of people, and that's part of their day-to-day job. And that, yeah, so you got hair dryers as well. Any other non-smartphone kind of laptops things? Talk about. Also, you got cars, motorbikes. It is technology. So you got electric. So you got Tesla. You probably got the company's name possibly from Tesla. Yeah, they make a guy who pretty much did AC currency, then somebody else robbed his ideas, allegedly. Got to say allegedly. And that's yeah. So you got obviously electric cars, Tesla. Other car companies are available. So I believe Apple working on a car, but if and when they're going to bring out, we shall wait and see. Because Apple, in fairness, they normally wait and see how it goes. Then if it works, they'll tweak and maybe launch their devices, allegedly. Obviously, you got loads of other different car manufacturers like Toyota, Nissan, Seat, Vauxhall, for example. Other car manufacturers are available. I do have them already, but I don't drive myself. Yeah, I don't drive myself. I don't know why, but I just don't. So obviously you got buses, hybrid buses, really, yeah. It's got to make the last one of the bus stops. It seems like all the power goes off, then it goes back on, which actually uses more power. So I don't know why they design like that, but it's the way it is. Also, you go to certain like supermarkets, for example, if you go shopping, certain ones will have charge electric cars up. But see, it does, I believe, take a while to do a full charge, unless you have like warp charging. So that's about Star Trek, maybe. Just can't do it, Captain. Need more power. So I suppose if you're going shopping, unless you go for a long shop with your missus, your family, it won't charge that fast. And imagine unless it's got a super fast charge, like certain smartphones, for example. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like non-smartphones, laptops, stuff like so yeah. So if I have to choose any out of all them, I'll probably have to go with a Walkman. And what I've actually used in my lifetime, like the Sony Walkman. Also, then other companies start developing their own. May have to probably pay Sony. I'm not too sure. I'll just change them a little bit. So I probably had a Philips cassette player as well in the past. I think I'm pretty sure I got one, like an Aldi one. Other companies aren't available. I've not used that for a long time, a good few years. We can plug it into a computer, put your tracks on the computer onto it. I've never tried doing it myself. But yeah, so I'll probably say the Sony Walkman, and probably revolutionised the music industry. And also before that, I mean, I still have some vinyls. So sound quality, in my opinion, vinyls are the best. So, but I'll probably say that's the Walkman, probably a bit over the vinyls, because that's the Walkman kind of mixed up and revolutionised the mainstream for customers, consumers, should we say. That's what I would say. Then you had auto reverse on cassette players, tape players. So you didn't have to take the tape out and move the tape out. It was daft. That sounds daft. Some people watch this now. I said, "What, you had to do that?" Yeah, you had to do that. Take the tape out, turn it over, put it back in. Then you had auto reverse. It saved you from doing that. Honestly, that's how it works. So you'd have like an A side and a B side. So when you bought a cassette, if you had two, lots of music on one side and the other, you have the A tracks, which would be the mainstream songs in theory, unless it was like a greatest hits album, then it'd be on both sides. But generally, the A side would be the most well-known marketed songs, tracks, for example. So yeah, so I'll probably say that Sony Walkman is my favorite piece of tech outside of smartphones. Even if it was, it's still been a top 10 conversation. Yeah, so just let me know your friendly comments below what your favorite piece of tech outside of the smartphone, laptop, tablet industry is that you've used. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So don't forget to take it to Tucky Tech 1. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.